Let's get into this workout, shall we? Just going to slightly move my monitor. So I already did the voiceover for this, but I was trying to edit it, and then I realized my microphone was way too sensitive because, oh my god, every time I said the letter S, I was actually scraping my face. It sounded horrible. I was... A thing with content, if you can't watch your own stuff, then no one else will. Okay, so I'm redoing this. We're starting with hip thrusts for my lower... this is actually lower B. This is my second leg day of the week. I feel like that S was really loud. I hope I don't get the same problem. This is a warm-up set, by the way. Okay, now we are on the working set. Going real quick here. Oh my god. I didn't film the initial leg day of the week because I am a fool. Actually, no, I didn't have a phone. Scratch that. I'm not a fool. Well, I'm a fool for breaking my phone. That's for sure. This one's funny. This is the exact same thing I said last time. But I went to do my set and I accidentally paused my music manually on my phone. So for some reason, unpausing it with the headphones wasn't working. You're about to see, I'm like, what the hell, bro? And I like I had a little tantrum here. You're going to see in a second. But this is a top set for me. I believe this was 90 kilos each side. That's 4 plates plus a 10. Yeah, toss that tail, bitch. So that's what, 90 kilos each side. That's 180 kilos because no one counts the bar for the Smith machine because who the fuck knows how much that weighs. So this was a top set for me. I believe I'm going to go for around 7 or 8 reps. I could grab my phone, but it's charging and I don't feel like grabbing it. But the meta right now is low rep training because fatigue management, high motor unit recruitment. Need I say more? Maybe my depth is questionable here. If I got a side angle, it would have looked better. But this is not a normal Smith machine. It's a bit limiting on the bottom end of the bottom range of motion. I can't actually go as deep as I'd like to. It's why I've got my feet on a plate, because you can see here there's a little thing right at the bottom of that bar where the poles slide down, and it stops the bar from going any lower, which is weird. I don't like that at all. Now we've got... Why's my phone beeping, bro? Now we've got calf leg press. Incredible exercise because you can just load that weight on, and it's a different resistance profile to standing calf raises. The calf leg press is pretty sick because, I'm pretty sure it's taking off the weight directly from the top of your spine, since the weight goes down your legs and now your spine, the back of your spine's supported from the bench or whatever you're sitting on. So the weight's not directly on your spine, it's just on your legs. So different resistance, it's great. Yeah, you can load this weight up. I don't know if this is just me. My friend also does a lot of weight on this. It is just not that hard. It's surprisingly easy. And I'm actually new to this exercise. So I can't zoom in right now, but that's a couple plates. That's a bit of weight right there. I don't actually think I recorded my heaviest set. I did 10 kilos more after this. You're just gonna have to believe me on that. Okay, I don't have proof. Actually, I do. I did the same exercise a week later and went even heavier. Let's go. But regardless, my feet get very slippery on this exercise. I don't know if I need to clean my shoes. It's probably a good idea. Maybe I could wipe it down with the wipes. I feel like that would get my shoes wet. I feel like that would be counterintuitive. But my feet slip as we do the reps and I just get less stable. And the moment I decide to rack it and stop doing the set, it's simply because if I did another rep, the stability is so off, I have no idea if my foot's slipping under this. You can see, it's a bit hard to see, but my feet actually slide down from that second line to the first line. That's kind of my gauge to be like, okay, maybe I should stop. And yeah, it doesn't feel great on that last rep, but also it's not RPE 10. It's not failure, so it feels pretty good to not train till failure on every exercise. It's kind of, according to the research, it's not good to do that because of fatigue, but regardless, I like to train pretty hard. Now we're on to single leg press. So this was like the first time I've done this properly, okay? So in the video I think I did 10 reps. I'm not counting right now because I can't count and talk. Too hard for me. But single leg, because doing one limb at a time will increase the motor unit recruitment, therefore more gains, which is actually awesome. So I'm very glad that I'm now doing a unilateral exercise for my quads. I walked off like a G. I don't think I even trained till failure. I think I did hit 10 reps, and I was like, bro, if I do an 11th rep, that is just cardio, so I racked it. Can't blame me there. Okay. As you can see, I got up, paused the video, and I actually think I had 2 minutes rest because my nervous system needed a little break before I jumped onto the next set, because otherwise, what would be the point? I would probably not recruit as many motor units. I don't know how much rest I really need between unilateral exercises. Maybe a minute's fine, but I think I was just playing it safe. I think if we get to some heavier weights here, I'm definitely going to need 2 minutes rest between each leg. Ooh, is my depth good here? I actually don't know. I think on that first rep I had some bad depth. I don't know. These ones are fine. These reps are fine. But yeah, look at that. Look at that, mate. Look at that. I think, did I do more reps? Oh, I don't know. I should probably count, but I can't be bothered. I've written this all down, but my phone's not right next to me, so I'm not going back. Okay. Now we've done. Wait, did I mention why I haven't done STLs here? Oh my days. This is a problem when you do the audio and then you have to do it again. Normally I'm starting this workout with a stiff leg deadlift, but I did it in class the day before because we were doing a little deadlift workshop. So I was like, damn, I'm fatigued. I did a 100 kilo RDL. It was pretty sick, but I was quite fatigued after that. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing hamstrings today. This is literally less than 24 hours after that class. So we're doing some adductions. Yep, sometimes I forget if it's abduction or adduction. Sometimes I have to think. But we're doing adductions, and my adduction is much weaker than my abductors. Probably because I've neglected training these, isolating these, and I've just done a lot of squats in my day, so my abductors are quite strong. I can full stack the abduction, but I lean forward, so that's kind of cheating, because that's getting some glute engagement, I believe. Could be wrong. I don't know. Now we're ending the workout with some decline crunches. These are goated, man. I don't know if my form's off. I definitely feel it in my abs. Oh, I ticked something off there. I definitely forgot to put that back on as well. But it's okay, because someone else would have done it for me. So we're doing a decline crunch. It's goated. Look at that. Tell me that form's not bad, right? I don't think it is. I'm looking pretty red as well. Yeah, this feels great. Maybe I have to keep my arms perfectly straight and putting the plate over my head throughout the entire movement. I don't know if that would make the exercise a little more optimal, but it feels great, man. This is, I think, a 15 kilo plate. If it's not, then the last time I've done this exercise was with a 15 kilo plate. Another thing with this workout is I didn't record every single set, which I guess doesn't really matter, but believe me, I did more than one set, okay? I can't prove it, but believe me. This was a great exercise. Why am I doing so many reps? What in the cardio? What? Am I trolling right now? Do not let Elijah Mundy see this. Oh my god. I'm cooked. Muscle damage. It's a bit of a struggle to get out of there. It's like a saddle. I just popped off the damn thing. I could have sworn I had 2 clips here. Oh, now I'm staring at a black screen. That means the footage is over. I've watched it all. I could probably edit out those little bits where, I'm getting up to shut off the camera, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of like, that would mean I'd have to cut the audio, and that'd kind of fuck me over, so I don't know. I haven't fully perfected this thing. I should probably put something in the background so you're not staring at a black screen, but I'll think of it later. But that was the workout. That's my leg day, my second leg day of the week. So I do 2 leg days. I do 3 upper body workouts. So it's an upper lower split. 3 uppers, 2 lowers. But yeah, my second leg day is nothing too special. Not a lot of quad stuff. I simply do the single leg press. My first leg day has both pendulum squats and leg extension. So goated leg day for quads. Everything else is very casual, like very typical. I do the lying leg curl for my hamstrings. I want to end off my first leg day with a seated ham curl, but the seated ham curl at our gym is fucking shit. No offense to our gym, but it's buns, bro. It's kind of mid. I think I could make it work if I use a seat belt. Just try and track down the actual settings for it. It's too angled backwards, so the resistance is a little off. Like, it should be a bit more perpendicular, if that makes sense. Maybe the next time I do that leg workout, I can film it. Add the seated ham curl. Get your guys' opinion if anyone watches this. Either way, I'm going to be documenting all my workouts from now on, and I'm also going to start recording every single set. So, cool. I'll talk more about my split in the next episode. I shouldn't call it an episode because it's not TV, but okay. Goodbye.